Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Cloud and AI Analytics. Hope everyone is doing good. I'm Vignesh and in this video we are going to discuss the overview on Cloud BigQuery. So we have already understood what Cloud BigQuery is, but in this video we will dig deep. So without any further delay, let's get started. So what is Cloud BigQuery? So Cloud BigQuery is Google Cloud's fully managed enterprise data warehouse solution. And with the help of Cloud BigQuery, you will be able to manage your data and also do analysis on top of that data. Now to the next point, BigQuery is basically a serverless platform, which means we don't need to manage the infrastructure. Google Cloud will take care of it. As a user, we have to just run SQL queries in order to answer your organization's biggest questions without worrying about any infrastructure management. And BigQuery helps organization in three different ways, which is very common. The first one is querying, where you will run complex SQL queries in order to understand what the data is about, what the data tells you, and how to use that data to improve your business decisions or to improve your business performance. And the next one is infrastructure. Though BigQuery is a serverless platform where Google Cloud will take care of the infrastructure, but still BigQuery allows user to do the administrative task. For example, if you wanted to restrict access, you will be able to do that. If you wanted to create a data modeling, you will be able to do that. BigQuery is very flexible on that. And the third one is storage. BigQuery is mainly used for storing the data as well. There is no limitations on the volume of the data to be stored. Moving on to the next point, with Cloud BigQuery, you can collect data from various sources. For example, if you want to get data from on-prem systems, if you want to get data from other cloud providers, or if you want to get data from REST APIs, you will be able to collect that data, store that data, and do analysis on top of that data. And also you will be able to do visualizations of that data in multiple different ways. Cloud BigQuery works great with all size of data. As I mentioned earlier, there is no limitations on or there is no restrictions on the volume of the data. You will be able to query terabytes of data in seconds and petabytes of data in minutes. So this clearly shows the performance of Cloud BigQuery, which is very efficient and it works great with all the sizes of data. And the next one is BigQuery supports SQL-like query. If you know SQL, then you are good on working with this Cloud BigQuery. And Cloud BigQuery support two types of SQL. The first one is legacy SQL. Legacy SQL is something which is built on the initial part or initial stage of this Cloud BigQuery, which is not recommended now, and even Google Cloud is also recommending to use this standard SQL. Standard SQL is a standardized way of implementing SQLs or writing SQL queries. And the next one is with BigQuery, you can focus on writing quality SQL queries or not on the infrastructure. I know this point is kind of repetitive, but this is what you should be very comfortable with, writing SQL queries. As a data analyst or as a data engineer or as a ML engineer, with Cloud BigQuery is all about writing the quality SQL queries and not on provisioning or managing the infrastructure. And moving on to the next part, BigQuery also uses columnar level database like Apache Hive. If you can take MS SQL or MySQL or Oracle, those are RDBMS, which means the data will be stored at the row level. But BigQuery is not a row level or a RDBMS database. It supports RDBMS concepts, but it is a column level database where the data will be stored at the column level or not on the row level. And BigQuery is also used in ML use cases, machine learning use cases, and business intelligence use cases. So BigQuery is a widely and commonly used service inside Google Cloud Platform. You can be a data analyst, you can be a machine learning engineer, you can be a business analyst, you can be a data engineer, big data engineer, anything, DevOps engineer, anything. You will be using BigQuery in your use case in one or the other way. And BigQuery is basically for analytical queries or analytical use cases and not for transactional operations. If you want to use transactional operations, then you have to go with Cloud SQL or Cloud Spanner. Google Cloud BigQuery is mainly used for analytical queries. It can serve as both source and also sink for both streaming and batch processing use cases. And finally, with BigQuery, you only pay for what you use. BigQuery follows pay as you go model. And now we will discuss the hierarchy of Cloud BigQuery. The top level container of the hierarchy is projects. So inside projects, we will be having data sets, tables, and all those things. This is the top level hierarchy. Next two projects, we have data sets. So inside data sets, we will be having the tables. This is the second level hierarchy. And the third one is tables. So tables is where we will be actually having the data in the form of rows and columns in a tabular format. And the last of this hierarchy is jobs. Jobs are nothing but where you will be able to execute your SQL queries. For example, copy, load, you are running your analytical queries. Those are jobs. So basically, jobs are asynchronous inside this cloud BigQuery, which means you will be able to execute hundreds or thousands of jobs parallelly inside one GCP project. And now we will discuss the four different types of jobs in cloud BigQuery. The first one is load, where you will load the data into your BigQuery table. The next one is query, where you will run your queries. The third one is extract, where you will be able to extract a BigQuery table to GCS bucket. And finally, we have this copy. So you will be able to copy a table from an existing to a new table as well. So these are the different types of jobs. Now we will see what are the four different ways to interact with your cloud BigQuery. The first and the most commonly used one is Cloud Console or simply BigQuery Studio, where you will be able to write and run your SQL queries. The next one is client libraries. With the help of programming languages like Node.js, PHP, Python, Java, Ruby, and Go. And the third one is using the command line tool. And for Cloud BigQuery, we have a specific command line tool called BQ. And finally, with the help of the REST APIs. So this is how we'll be able to interact with this cloud BigQuery. And now we will discuss the BigQuery pricing. It is all on the basis of what you use. That includes the data extraction and data ingestion, storage as well, like how long you store it and in which region. Basically, it is multi-region or basically it is in a region. So based on that. And the next one is analysis pricing. So we will be writing SQL queries. That SQL query, what is the volume of the data it reads? So based on that also we will be charged. So this is all about cloud BigQuery. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, please post that in the comment section. I'll take a look at it and reply to it as soon as possible. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe to Cloud and AI Analytics. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, it's bye from Vignesh. Happy learning.